Guys, Brian Longshot here. Man, do I have a video for you all today. A 2006 Ford Ranger truck, 2006 ICCE 0623 and 0637, another 2006 ICCE. They're both 300 school buses. Oh, am I happy to be showing these off. I don't know if I gave y'all a quick look in the inside of my truck here. Again, a 2006 Ford Ranger. Hardly, I mean, yeah, a little bit of rust on the fenders, a little bit of rust. But yeah, it still drives like a pretty good truck. Yeah, and I know I need to wash this. A little bit of junk in here. Yeah, a little bit of junk. Now, let me show y'all a little look. There's a driver over there washing her bus. 0623. Still looks to be in really good condition. The driver's area is a little bit rusted out. Yep, I heard from a few drivers it still does really good for a bus at its age. I heard it still does really good. Let's close its back. Yep, I heard it still does really good for a bus at its age. Yep, one of my favorite buses in this entire fleet right here. 0623. Yep, one of my favorite buses in here. I heard it does really well for a bus at its age, and yeah. Now, but the same shouldn't be said with 0637 right here. Well, 0637, I shouldn't say ain't one of my favorite buses in this fleet. If I had to guess, it'd probably be my 18th favorite bus, maybe, because I rode like 8 buses to school when I was in school. I rode like 8 of them. This bus wasn't one of them. I never rode 0637 to school before. If I had to guess, when I rode 0623 to school at one point, I think this could have probably been a Gilbert bus, if I can remember. I think this could have been a Gilbert bus. But yeah, again, the same age as 0623. But I heard from one driver who was recently on this bus. I heard from one driver that it just wasn't doing too well, because like 2 months ago when I was up at Central 2 months ago, the bus, when I went over to, because I saw he was driving this bus, and I asked him when he was feeling this bus up, I asked him how this bus was doing, and he says, "Oh, not too well." And I just said, "What's wrong?" And he mentioned that a gauge cluster stopped working, and that was another thing I can't remember. But yeah, and he also mentioned something in the at the driver's area in the stairwell, which I'll show you guys in a minute. He mentioned, but again, I'm not going to say the driver's name who was recently on this bus. He ain't on this bus now. He's on bus 1063 now, because after they took him off this bus and they put him on bus 1063, which again, I'm not going to say his name for privacy reasons. But yeah, a little bit of fade on the hood here, a little bit of green on the hood. Again, as you see, CE 300. Now, yeah, you can see this. The driver's area is literally like rusted. 0623 is in somewhat better condition. The driver's area is, if you go back. But yeah, this is what the driver mentioned. That's what he mentioned. It's just a crack in the stairwell. So I really don't see this bus lasting another year, and there's the date on this. But yeah. Let's get back off here. and wait, that was another thing that he mentioned that I can't remember. Shut that back. But yeah, that was another thing that he mentioned. I can't remember what it was. But yeah. But I will say the paint on the outside, it does look somewhat decent on the outside, but in the inside, not very good. Okay. Yeah, but even though a bus might look good on the outside, they may not look good on the inside. But yeah. Yeah, thought I could show these off. Yeah, thank y'all for watching.